yeah,
That's
like
good
this.
though. I like that idea.
It's very good. It's very good. But yeah, like in the original, it's the 5 strikes rule essentially, which I believe is a case in courts. He's like, if you get the mistake, if you get it wrong, okay.
No.
So Edward's come back in there because he knows it's all bollocks. Yes. So now that we've established this, we've established that nobody in Studio 2 could have done it. Which means that the director and producer have been eliminated as suspects, as has the bigwigs. Because they physically couldn't get there. Which really, when you look at it, all it really leaves is Will Powers, because they know that Obag couldn't have done it. Because she was too, like, frail to put on the Steel Samurai costume.
Yeah.
Now, here's the key thing. Does Phoenix, like, believe that someone from Studio 2 does it? It doesn't really matter, in fairness. Like, because there's nothing to back that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Edward's just being a little bit sassy there. It's just like, oh, it looks like you do know how to do your job.
But the monkey head?
Edward calls it the Mrs. Monkey Head, but it's actually a Mr. Monkey Head.
Well, we don't know how the monkey identified.
This is true. Perhaps Edward's being more liberal than most.
Okay.
I love that Phoenix like points that out. It's like, was it a typo? No, he actually does. He actually did mean to say that. And he bows. Does bowing? I think bowing automatically makes you smugger by about like a factor of 5, doesn't it? Like if you did anything.
Yeah, you deserve to be guillotined if you bow.
Hey, it worked for the French Revolution. You can't say it didn't.
Okay.
So the judge agrees with the assessment that it's just that those people are no longer like a factor. So now the second thing we have to get to the bottom of is who was in the Steel Samurai costume, because they seem to think it's Will Powers, but they need to have something conclusive for that.
Okay.
But Edward seems to think he does have that.
Oh, a witness. Oh shit.
Rabble, 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 rabble. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Aha. More rabbling. We have an eyewitness to the murder. I wonder who it could be.
Okay.
Yes, the fun's just about to start, lads. So yes, that was an hour where everything was going well. All of the case is just going superbly so far. Like we're definitely.
Yeah.
I think we've got something here. You know, I think we've got a thread to pull on here. Wow, even Mia's given up. This is pretty rotten.
Okay.
But then again, I'm now dead, so technically.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like still has her 100% record if she gets alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, here we go. What's he gonna say?
What's going to happen to me? Mr. Paris, have you ever heard of the death penalty? We'll try at least. Mia, in her spare time, was a motivational speaker, but you know, he doesn't get much call for that now that she's dead, you know.
Yeah, like he's just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. What good did it do me?
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
still dead.
it actually did nothing for her in the end. She died not necessarily as a result of the motivational speaking, but it didn't do anything to help her cause.
Okay, so let's find out who.
Oh.
Oh. Ah, yes. This boyo.
Yes. The defense will traumatize the witness. Because clearly that's what we're here for. We're going to target a child with our inane line of questioning. There he is.
Hey! Looking pissed off to be there.
Yeah. I love that he kept this part in.
Yeah.
Bring him a box. That's more like it.
Like, please, Mr. Child, can you please put the Game Boy away? This isn't a Game Boy, it's a camera!
It's a Nintendo Switch. And it's mine. I got it for Christmas.
Murph.
Edgar's getting sassed by a child. It's a great day. Yep. Phoenix will be right with that assessment, because this day couldn't really get any worse for him personally, could it? It's like literally, right. I've defended myself into a cul-de-sac, and now I have to question a 10-year-old and be very careful. Yeah, who hates you, and then be very careful not to fuck off the judge. Fantastic, lads. What could possibly go wrong here?
Okay.
I've heard. Brilliant gentleman. The judge is a very funny man, has to be said. Right. Edward already having to roll back here because he used the wrong term. I love that. I love that. So apparently Cody was only willing to go on the stand if he was allowed to bring his camera with him.
His brand new camera.
And Mia makes a very good point. He must have had that camera with him on the day of the murder.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to use it, so there's probably a really blurry picture of, the Loch Ness Monster on it.
Yeah, clearly. He's actually been searching for Bigfoot all this time.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
He's looking for a Bigfoot, and all he found was an old bag.
Hey! Although, if he's looking for a Bigfoot, I think he's got a lot of trouble in his little mind there.
Oh.
Yeah. He's been hanging out with Sal Manella too much.
Yeah, that would... Oh, cause you turn away, to be fair.
Yeah, it would. It would. So, here we go. So, Cody's seen the whole thing. The Seal Samurai took him down. Pow. Oh, but he didn't have his camera with him. And he couldn't get into the studio.
Oh.
Now, again, there's a few interesting things there, Bertbot, isn't there?
Yeah, we know he got into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Because old bag wrecks his head.
Yeah.
And I suppose, do we know if he had the camera on the set?
Well, he did say that he brings his new camera everywhere with him, but then suddenly says, "Oh, I didn't have my camera on that day." It's kind of unusual.
I think that should be a line that we could pull on.
I do believe it is. Mm-hmm. So he seemed to have seen him outside.
So coming from the woods.
Hmm. Ah, so the monkey wasn't busted. Interesting. Another one. Getting a lot of different, conflicting information from this child. I wonder how far I can go. And the blue doors we do know to be Studio 1, by the way.
Right, I was gonna say, is that something we can double check?
No, all the doors are blue. So that's you can't pull on that thread, unfortunately. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of tall, skinny. Yep, that's Jack Hammer, all right. Clearly, who else could it be? Kind of far away. So again, we're not getting much help from Cody here.
Thanks for your input, Mia. ...
What could she mean by that? Like he was dead. Funny you should mention that. Yes? Yeah, what a great actor.
All acting.
I suppose he was. I don't think Cody has learned his past and present tenses yet, so I don't think he'll pick up on that. Ah, here we go. Time to object.
Yeah, he did.
He did say that. You were adamant about it. Considering that you had to, like, you know... you couldn't pry it out of his hands. I love that the judge is weighing in here. It's just like... Phoenix, come on. He may be lying. He might be a lying little shit, but he's still a child.
What? Contraption.
Oh god, this is what everyone faces. There's like old man Facebook problems. It's like, how do you click onto a Zoom? Can I Zoom from this phone?
Like,
what's an Instagram?
Like, oh, why do people's birthdays come up on Facebook? I don't care. Like, well, that's because you've got the notification settings to tell you when people's birthdays are. I don't give a fuck.
I can clearly tell that is a conversation you've had with your dad.
Yeah.
You know the kind of way where you can kind of tell from the responses who it was. You know, it was a bit of a dead giveaway. Oh, why would Cody use the camera when he was too busy watching? Doesn't that sound interesting, Burkbot?
Okay.
Glued to the action, couldn't take his eyes off it. But why? That guy stopped moving.
Yeah.
He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Very light on details, our little Cody.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that he's 7, but still, very light on details.
Not like any of the 7-year-olds I've had to babysit.
This is true.
Where they go into every minute detail of an episode of Pokemon that you've already seen.
Yeah, in fairness, I mean, you can kind of understand. I can understand where you're coming from with that. Again, he's just kind of prying here a little bit now, Phoenix. He's just going like, when you didn't look away, nothing happened, no? Wham.
Okay.
That's just it. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The bad guy attacks the Steel Samurai first.
Use this person.
Cody doesn't remember how he was dressed.
So annoying.
Yeah. He's being very deflective. Okay, that's a good question from Phoenix. Brought into justice, clearly. Cody's like, why are you asking me questions? I don't know things. Something like that.
Okay.
It can.
So a little bit of choppy, stabby, stabby.
Yes. It actually wasn't the impaling that killed him. It was the chop to the neck.
Yeah.
All right. Phoenix is gonna press harder. Here we go. The music stopped. Means business. Mm-hmm. I mean, Phoenix is right here, in fairness.
Yeah.
A samurai slap. As Edwards does his prosecutor punch. Mm-hmm. The killing blow. Yes, very, very true. But the question is, Burkbot, why did he miss the finishing blow?